Kevin and Joanne O'Connell, Timothy O'Connell Foundation, very happy to say a few words to our fellow Holliston citizens about how thankful we are for all you've done to support the Timothy O'Connell Foundation. For those of you who don't know the story, our son Tim passed away in 2008 of acute myeloid leukemia, and the town really rallied, and it was terrific. Both during Tim's illness and then after his death, and at the age of 10. And so just to honor his memory, we established a charitable foundation. And one of the events that sort of came out of all of that, at the suggestion of a then high school student, Max Athey, and he had asked if he could have a road race. So we were happy to have Max do that, and he went off to Tufts and handed it to some others, and it's just kept going. And 14 years later and 10 trots later, we're here. Thanks, everybody. My name's Kevin O'Connell, and my wife, Joanne, and I are happy to welcome you here on behalf of our entire family and the trustees of the Timothy O'Connell Foundation. This is our 10th and final Tim's Trot. Thank you. For those of you who don't know the story, and I guess as a refresher for those of you who do, our son Tim passed away in 2008 as a result of acute myeloid leukemia after a short but amazingly full life of 10 years. We organized a charitable foundation in his honor with the goal of keeping his name and his giving spirit alive, in hopes of raising awareness of the real need for better treatments and possibly someday a cure for pediatric cancers like AML. A couple of years after Tim's death, a young man known to many of you, who's here with us today, I don't know where he went, Max Athey, there he is. Max was a junior here at Holliston High School, and he approached us about an idea he had for National Honor Society service project. And Max was the captain of Coach Kiley's football team and a family friend, and he'd been touched by Tim's experience and had witnessed firsthand Tim's courage in the face of adversity. And Max sincerely wanted to honor Tim's memory in some tangible way, so he approached us with a proposal, a written proposal, which, as I was cleaning out earlier this week, 9 years worth of Trot materials, paperwork, I found it, and I actually have it here, Max. So anyway, the proposal: start at the high school, right on Washington, right on Prospect, right onto Mark Trade. Check. Only 3K, so adults and kids can run. Our goal is to have 100 runners, and if this is successful, we'll make this a yearly thing. And then, of course, when I go off to college, I'll pass it on to someone else, named Joanne. And you guys are completely welcome to help if you'd like, but I don't want to put any stress on you. So, Max, we thank you for all of this, and especially for the invitation to help you, which we are so happy to take you up on and are forever grateful for. And thank you, too, for recognizing that there's at least a little stress that comes with putting on an event like this. So a few more thank yous before we get underway. First, to our sponsors. I hope you've seen the signs, both here on the field hockey net and around the route, the names on the t-shirts. Please thank these businesses again by your patronage. It's terrific. They're so generous, and that allows us to ensure that all of the race-related expenses are covered and that every nickel of your registration fees go to the Foundation's charitable mission. Second, a big thank you to our volunteers. It takes a village, truly, to stuff bags and pick up t-shirts and drop off boxes and register participants and send out e-blasts and update the website and line up the police and fire and so on. So thank you. We've been so fortunate to have so many great volunteers over the years, dozens of whom have done it every year, so thank you. To our sons, Brendan, Matt, and Chris, Timothy's beloved brothers, thank you guys for supporting all of the efforts that we're making on behalf of kids with cancer and their families, including all you did to help us put on this event today and in years past. And then finally, thank you to all of you, our trotters, runners, walkers, strollers, however you self-define. The entire Holliston community has been so supportive. You were supportive of Tim and our family during his illness, and you've been so supportive over the 14 years since his passing. And unbelievably, over those years, the Timothy O'Connell Foundation, primarily through relatively modest events like this, it's raised over $1 million. So that's, well, please give yourselves a hand. Yeah, that's astounding to me, and it's just a testament to this wonderful community's generosity and willingness to give of its time, talent, and treasure to one of its own. So again, thank you. Tim loved Holliston. He loved his teachers, his school, his classmates, his neighbors, teammates, his parish, Friday night football, Coach Kiley's schemes, the Lions Carnival, the Superette slushes. He loved everything about our town. He loved orange and blue, and he loved weather just like this. Who doesn't? So please enjoy the day, every day, and have a safe run. Thank you again so much for your support of the Timothy O'Connell Foundation and its mission by being here, and for having been here for 9 trots past. Thank you all. Yeah, so we're gonna ask everybody to make their way over to the Panther, where we're gonna start. And again, stay to your right, please.
All right, here we go, on the horn. One start for everybody, here we go. We're up.
Go with this.
Let me out!
Blessed with another great day and another great crowd. I don't know how many runners we had.
I don't know yet either, actually. But it was a beautiful day. So much of Holliston's support visible today in the beautiful blue shirts, which match the sky, which also match Timmy's blue eyes, actually. But today was great. Today was, it's lovely to do great events, and it feels good to have our 10th and final be such a fun-filled and supportive event. It's part of the community, and they wanted to say goodbye to it the way we do, with a smile and with honoring Tim in this way.
We're ending the trot, but the Timothy O'Connell Foundation continues to exist, and with the support of so many in Holliston and beyond, we've raised, through relatively modest events like this one, over $1 million since we started it shortly after Tim's death back in 2008. So in 14 years, $1 million, never would have guessed it, but I'm not terribly surprised when I think about it, because the people of Holliston have been so wonderful. This event has been great. The sponsors, we can't thank them enough, and that has allowed every penny of registrants' money to go directly to the mission of the charity, which is basically to hopefully find a cure for pediatric cancers. The foundation continues, and there are scholarships that we continue to give, and because of that $1 million of fundraising, about $900,000 of which has been given away, there's still many funds that we anticipate giving for scholarships for years to come. And so while we'll miss the trot, we feel like it had a great run, no pun intended, and so we're happy to kind of go out on a high note with fantastic weather and a fantastic crowd. And Joanne will continue to bake cakes, if some of you know about that fundraiser, the Timmy Cakes.
Each September we'll still have the Timmy Cake fundraiser, which is a big hit in town too.
Right. But the trot we're bringing to a close, and just again a thank you to the community of Holliston. You've been wonderful, and we are so appreciative of all you've done to support our family and to support the foundation and its important mission. So thanks.